You know what is exciting? The Dallas Cowboys offense, at least in Week 5 versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let me tell you, there's a lot on film to be encouraged by. Welcome, by the way, everyone, into A to Z Sports Dallas Primetime. We're live every Sunday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central, and I catch up with you Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays with quick hitting videos such as this one. And tonight, we are watching some film, actually, because there's a lot, as I said, man, that I'm excited about with the Cowboys offense. We've been asking for Mike McCarthy to scheme open CeeDee Lamb, to use motion. And you know what? In this game, he actually did. And I'm excited about getting into some examples of that, because I think the Cowboys offense is about to blow up if they keep doing this. The schedule gets significantly tougher in the next few weeks. But anyways, I think if the Cowboys keep hitting on these specific areas, they're going to be fine. And one of those areas, man, is finding ways to scheme CeeDee Lamb open. And this is one great example that happened on 3rd and 14. First of all, you get Hunter Liebke in motion there. Cowboys used 60%, over 60% motion pre-snap on this particular game, which, let me tell you, is exciting as hell, because they were one of the teams with the least or the lowest motion rates so far this season. So you motion Hunter Liebke out of the backfield like so, and it's not a lot, but you get into empty. You get into a potential 7-man protection here with the offensive line and Jake Ferguson and Liebke down here. But also, you kind of confirm this is zone. And you know what the Steelers like to do? They like to do a whole lot of cover 3 type stuff. And this is what the Cowboys end up getting off of this look. Dak Prescott going to go to Mr. CeeDee Lamb. He's going to find him. What a pass. What a catch. Just fantastic scheming right here, because I'm going to show you exactly what the Cowboys did, right? So they're going to kind of show Fitzpatrick as if he was dropping into a deep half, but this is actually just cover 3. This is what this is right here. And what the Cowboys do an excellent job of is attacking the right side of the field like so. So you're going to get Hunter Liebke on a go route. This is going to pull the attention of the cornerback, who is supposed to play deep third. This is, of course, match 3, so there are some other rules in that sense. Jake Ferguson here is going to chip Mr. TJ Watt, and then he's going to go on this out route, flat, whatever you want to call it. And then CeeDee, and then you've got this nickel corner, by the way, who is going to bump CeeDee and then fall into his flat zone, which is what you get in overall cover 3. But you're going to get CeeDee Lamb kind of settling between these two zones. And that route drawing just absolutely sucks. Let me redo it very quickly if I can. I'm not exactly sure how to do it. Oh, there you go. But CeeDee Lamb, man, is basically going to settle between the corner, between the safety, and you're going to get an easy conversion here. Look at the safety, man. He's going up with Tolbert. Look at the corner. He's basically just looking out for Jake Ferguson, because he knows CeeDee's out there, but he also knows he's got to take care of Jake Ferguson, who otherwise would pick up the first down easily after the catch. And again, this is remarkable execution from Dak and CeeDee. But this is what you want when you talk about scheming guys open. This is what good play calling looks like. It doesn't have to be exotic. It just has to be, what is your coverage and what do I do to beat it? And this is like a flood concept, which is a very popular cover 3 coverage beater. And shout out to Hunter Liebke and CeeDee Lamb, by the way. Hunter Liebke and Jake Ferguson both getting work in with the defensive ends. Look at that. Ferguson hitting Hervik. You get, Terrence Steele is probably there chilling and being like, whew, thank God, man. 3rd and long, and I'm taking one off because Jake Ferguson is helping out. That is just awesome. And I think Mike McCarthy has been great with that. But the Cowboys using motion already causing some effect, as you can see here. Now, let me tell you something, man. There were so many other answers. Let me show you this particular play. You knew that the Steelers were going to bracket CeeDee Lamb a whole lot in this particular game, because the Cowboys are down Brandon Cooks, and you get here where CeeDee's right now, right? Jake Ferguson is going to motion here, and then he's going to motion back into this bunch look. Tolbert is going to go all the way here. He's going to cross. And then you're going to get CeeDee Lamb basically go vertical. And Jake Ferguson is going to do something like this. Or you're going to have like a high-low concept there on the bottom side of this screen. But look at what the motion does once more. Not anything too exotic. But Ferguson is going to move. He's going to move back. Cowboys kind of trying to figure out the Steelers' coverage there. Look at what is going on with CeeDee, man. He's being bracketed. That is double coverage. That is what double coverage looks like in the NFL these days, which basically what is happening is the corner has him underneath. The safety is going to help out over the top. But look at that. That's man coverage all the way through. Dak knows this. He goes to Ferguson. Again, man, this is good play design. And by the way, shout out CeeDee Lamb. You're going to bracket me with 2 DBs? Well, watch me block both. As Ferguson picks off some extra yardage. I am just dying laughing at 31 here. The corner that CeeDee gets to block. Like, he is completely lost. Look at him turn over there. Hey, man, where's the play? Where's the play? It is happening right behind him as Jake picks off the extra yardage. You just know Mike Tomlin was pissed with 31 right there. You just know that. There were some other opportunities here that were opened up by motion, and I want to get into those. One of them resulted in a bunch of nothing, but I still wanted to show you guys what that looked like because I thought it was an important play. Or actually, this is not the play that I'm talking about, but still a very important one. So here we go. Jalen Tolbert catching a deep bomb. You didn't see motion here really, but I think what this play shows us is just how important Jake Ferguson and Jalen Tolbert stepping up really is for this offense, right? Because you're going to get a vertical here from Itch. CeeDee runs a vertical of his own over on the bottom side of the screen. But these safeties basically who Dak is reading, right? Does the safety cheat and go with Ferguson? Or does he stay over here, which leaves Ferguson one-on-one against this defender? And Dak basically just has to choose between the two because he knows that CeeDee is going to get some help. Like, the safety is basically looking at CeeDee, right? This is another bracket. Not surprising at all. But this is what the play ends up looking like. Again, man, 2 verticals. Dak knows this. Do I go with Jalen? Do I go with CeeDee? So this is somewhat of a coverage breakdown, but also a very solid concept for what is going on right here, man. If the safety goes to Tolbert, Dak has Jake Ferguson, as you can see. But Dak knows the safety is looking at Ferguson, cheating inside, so he punishes him for it. Now, safety is looking inside because that's where Dak's eyes are too. So credit to the quarterback in that area. We're going to see that again come up later, right? But look at where Dak's eyes are. It's looking to the right all the way through, looking to Jake Ferguson right there. And the safety's thinking, okay, got to help out over the middle of the field. Boom. No. You had to take care of Jalen Tolbert all this time. Cannot be right, essentially. Now this is the play that we're talking about, that I wanted to talk about earlier. This resulted in nothing, all right? It's 1st and 10. It's in the 3rd quarter, and the Cowboys are going to throw an incomplete pass. But this is the part that really matters to me. Luke Schoonmaker goes in motion, and the coverage breaks down for the Steelers. Again, we've been calling for more motion. This is essentially what's going to happen, right? You're going to get Jake Ferguson running this land here, and that is what Dak is going to target. But when Luke Schoonmaker goes in motion all the way here, this linebacker, I don't know if this is what he should be doing or not, but he tries to follow him, playing man coverage. This leaves Tolbert alone because this is a pass rusher, right? This is Hervik. He's going to rush the passer. The corner is going to go to his zone. This safety is going to drop. And Tolbert is going to, man, let me change the color of that. And Tolbert is going to have, like, all of this space just for himself. Basically, he would have needed to be the safety and just the safety. Let me show you that in real time. Look at the motion. Like, that's a coverage breakdown. Tolbert is wide open. And I'm not knocking Dak Prescott for not going to Tolbert because I don't know what the read is supposed to be. And Jakey is one-on-one. Maybe that's the look that Dak was expecting, right? I'm going to trust Jake Ferguson to do it right there. But Tolbert is wide open. And again, I'm not going to knock Dak for throwing this ball. Maybe that was a read. Maybe that he did what he was supposed to do. Remember, this isn't Madden, so he's looking at the right first and then to the left. He sees the look that he wants. Doesn't even look to Tolbert because he cannot get there yet. But the fact there is motion that is breaking defenses is already exciting for me. I'm happy just with that. Right now, obviously, Tolbert got his chance at the end of the game, so happy for him as well. Let me say this, though. This is the play that, to me, just, you got to go, wow. Mike Tomlin went out of his way in a press conference today to say that it would be a disservice to the game to not praise Dak Prescott for the game that he had on Sunday, which is insane because a lot of people have been criticizing Dak for the fact that he turned the ball over 3 times. Now, fairly criticized, sure, but Mike Tomlin was so impressed by this play, which he mentioned on Tuesday, a couple days after the game, went out of his way to praise Dak Prescott for this. This is going to go to Kevontae Turpin, who you can see over here. You get motion, you get man coverage ID on the motion, right? Dak knows he's got this guy one-on-one versus split safeties. That is just a fantastic throw from Dak Prescott and fantastic work with his eyes, right? Because this looks like split safety coverage. Obviously, they're trying to help out with CD and all that. Dak Prescott knows that middle of the field is going to be open, and this is what he looks with his eyes. What he does, with his eyes, right? The man ID is there with Jake Ferguson in motion, and then Dak is looking over there, and then boom, turns at the last moment after looking off the safeties, goes to Kevontae Turpin. This is good stuff from the offense, man. This is just awesome stuff from the offense. Now, I don't have a lot of running game highlights, at least not written down with timestamps so far, but we were also encouraged by the run game. And I got to apologize maybe a little bit here to Mike McCarthy. This is early in the game, man, but Mike McCarthy said that the Cowboys needed more reps, and maybe this is what he meant. We saw a Rico Dowdle with much better vision on Sunday night versus the Steelers. Like, he was just much better. The offensive line blocking was well, too. Like, it was pretty good as well. You're going to see Cooper Beebe, for example, here work quickly to the second level. Boom, gets the linebacker. Zach Martin just opens the hole. Look at Luke Schoonmaker. Look at Jalen Brooks. That is a lane for Rico Dowdle. So, again, man, I don't have a lot of highlights written down for the run game, and it wasn't the perfect game at all. But I'm trying to say, I saw a Cowboys offense with a lot of answers on Sunday night. And when reviewing the tape this Tuesday morning, I got excited. I'm not going to lie. Like, I saw this team clicking, which the numbers already suggested, which is what we went over last night. But I wanted to show you some examples. Cowboys are using motion, and it's working. Like, they're using it effectively. You're seeing Jake Ferguson step up. You saw Jalen Tolbert step up. You saw a better running game against a quality defense. Now, let me tell you something. Nick Herbig getting injured was absolutely huge for Dallas, right? Like, that was a big break because that defensive end that was replacing outside linebacker, that was replacing Alex Highsmith, was killing Tyler Guyton. There was one play where the Cowboys are running it with Kevontae Turpin, and CD and Tyler Guyton are trying to block him, and he just goes untouched to the backfield for the tackle for loss. It was an insane performance from Herbig before he got hurt. So the Cowboys did catch a break there, if we're being honest. But overall, I saw some answers. I know people are wondering about the offensive line setup. I don't think it carries any weight. I don't think you're going to see the offensive line being reshuffled at all today. And before we leave, I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you Dak Prescott almost knocking out a referee. Can you imagine if this had happened? This is the game-winning touchdown. You're going to see mesh. Dak Prescott is going to go to his left. He's going to find Jalen Tolbert. Now look at Dak. Boom. Almost hits the ref in the celebration. Oh, man. Can you imagine getting a flag? I don't know if that would apply for the PAT or the kickoff, but can you imagine it applying to the kickoff and you just being in danger all of a sudden? Man, that would have been wild. I'm showing you that just for fun. Let me know in the chat, do you believe or not believe in the Cowboys offense moving forward? And I'll see you again very soon here on Primetime. Check out the rest of our content. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.